Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A former Vegas casino mogul tops the list of celebrities who lost money in real estate this year. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Will a photo ID be required to vote in person? Well, this measure will be one that Nevada voters will get the chance to weigh in on this November. If the measure is passed this November and again in 2026, those who vote in person during early voting or election day will need to show an accepted form of ID, which includes a Nevada driver's license, passport, a tribal or university ID, or another government-issued photo ID. And voters who submit mail ballots would need to verify their identity by providing the last 4 digits of their Nevada driver's license or last 4 digits of their Social Security. A trial date has been set for a guardianship and custody case of Ashley Prince and her ex-husband Dylan Houston's children. This stems from the Summerlin Law Office shooting that killed Dennis Prince and Ashley Prince in April. Dylan Houston had been fighting his former wife's parents to be granted custody and guardianship of the couple's 2 children. During a hearing on Monday, a family court judge set a trial date for October 9th through the 11th, although Houston's attorney says both parties could settle this case outside of court. The worst of airline delays and cancellations appear to be behind Harry Reid International Airport. Operations were gradually returning to normal Monday at the airport, although Delta Airlines was still experiencing delays and cancellations system-wide. Airport operations worldwide were disrupted on Friday when a third-party vendor, CrowdStrike, accidentally attempted to install a faulty Microsoft system upgrade, knocking more than 8 million computers offline. FlightAware, a website that tracks flight delays and cancellations, said Monday that 62 outbound flights from Reid Airport and 13 were canceled. Moving on to weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We have another chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. this afternoon and expecting a high of 109. As a reminder, the excessive heat warning will last through tomorrow night, and temperatures look like they'll be continuing to linger below 110 degrees after Friday with overnight lows in the 80s. And we also have a chance of more showers and thunderstorms that will continue through Thursday. But other than that, it looks like we'll have mostly sunny skies. In business news, former Las Vegas casino mogul Steve Wynn tops a recent study on celebrities who lost money in real estate so far in 2024. LVRJ business reporter Patrick Blenner has more.
This is part of a larger trend right now, is that we are clearly at the top of a real estate cycle when it comes to the residential market. And now we're starting to see price drops. So Steve Wynn's Beverly Hills mansion is a great example. He's essentially cut the price of it in half. And the reason he's had to do this is because the luxury market in California has basically bottomed out. So Wynn and a number of other celebrities, you've got Kanye West, others as well, are getting bit by California's real estate market, definitely sort of starting to bottom out.
Hundreds of new homes are set to be built in Summerlin South. Clark County's Zoning Commission approved the development of a 231-acre plot of land that could hold up to 412 homes. It's located south of the Summit Club and west of Mesa Ridge. According to Clark County property records, Howard Hughes Holdings obtained the land in 2022 for an undisclosed amount.
Sports sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com.
Another summer league closes and the Miami Heat reigns supreme. The Heat topped the Memphis Grizzlies in overtime to cap off the highest scoring game in summer league history. Pelle Larsson sung the game-winning layup in the extra period to hit the target score of 120 per summer league overtime rules. Josh Christopher led the way in scoring with 24 points in the win as Miami finishes their time in Vegas a perfect 6-0.
In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Health experts say a recent spike in COVID cases in Las Vegas is due to large crowds and tourists who visited over the 4th of July weekend. They say gatherings like concerts, large events, parties, and so on may have contributed to the spread. The recent heat wave has also been one of the risk factors in increasing infections. Health experts say many people are staying indoors in crowded areas. Nevada is is among 7 states with very high levels of COVID activity in wastewater, with levels at 12. According to the CDC, states fall into the very high category when COVID wastewater activity levels are measured at 8 or higher.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Odds are listed for the NFL's 2024 Defensive Player of the Year at William Hill Sportsbook. Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons is the plus 500 favorite to win the award, followed by Steelers TJ Watt at plus 575. Last year's winner of the award, Myles Garrett, is third on the list at plus 600. Raiders defensive end Max Crosby follows at plus 650. Other Raiders making the list include Christian Wilkins at 150 to 1 and Byron Young at 200 to 1. Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. One Raider is a top 20 player in the NFL, according to Pro Football Focus's latest rankings. PFF released their list of the top 50 players in the NFL, with Raiders defensive end Max Crosby coming in at number 18. The article noted that Crosby battled through a knee injury for most of the season, but still managed to force 94 pressures. They also wrote that he may be the best run defender of elite players at his position. Number 1 on the list was Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
Moving on to lifestyle news, the Tropicana is tentatively set to be imploded in early October to make way for the planned Oakland Athletics ballpark. Now, this is according to Clark County records. An explosive use permit application filed on July 11th by Tropicana owner Bally's Corporation shows the implosion could happen between September 30th and October 8th, with Bally's Corporation still needing to submit its implosion plan. The time frame could change pending permitting and planning approvals by the county. Crews have been gutting the 2 hotel towers on the Tropicana site, prepping the structure for implosion. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. There's a new nightclub that's bringing more entertainment to the Fremont experience. Substance is an 18,000 square foot space that gives a kind of a chic warehouse vibe. There's a massive 100-foot long video wall that pulsates behind the DJ booth, along with a large bar at the opposite end. Owned and operated by Revelation, it's located on the 2nd floor of Neonopolis. Fridays will be geared towards EDM music, Saturdays Latin music, and live music could also be in the venue's future. For more on the venue, you can head to lvrj.com. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Like always, you can hit that subscribe button to get alerts when we post breaking news and our 7 at 7 newscast. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.